Hi, I'm Bianca, and I'm your Living Now life coach. Thank you for joining me on another episode of my Living Now life coach series. Today's episode is about how changing your thoughts can change your life. I like to think of your environment as being a reflection of how you are feeling inside. What does that exactly mean in your life? It means that what you think and feel directly correlates to your experiences that you're having in your life. For example, if you live in a messy and untidy environment, then you can assume that your mind is also a messy and untidy place. A messy room definitely can contribute to a messy mind, but it's a messy mind that creates the messy room. The best way to clean up a messy room is to start with your mind. How you're experiencing your life really starts with how you think about your life and what you think about. Imagine yourself standing in front of 3 mirrors. Your life and your experiences represent the mirrors. Everything that you think and feel is reflected back to you. People who complain and who have negative thoughts experience negative, chaotic events in their life all the time. There's so much focus on the negative that it's actually manifesting a negative experience. If you're having a lot of negative experiences, then it's probably because you're in a very negative place in your mind. You're going to reflect back unhappy events that increase and generate more unhappy experiences. On the flip side, though, if you start radiating positivity, be the source of your own happiness, then you're going to start noticing that positive experiences are going to start happening to you. You're going to see life in a better way because you made the decision to see it in a better way. You've made the decision to be a positive person. Your experiences will be more fulfilling, and the rewards will be greater. Thinking of your environment as a reflection of yourself can really change your life. What it is, it's an entire perception change. Now, instead of being the victim of experiences that are constantly bringing you down and bombarding you, all these bad things happen to me, instead of that, all of a sudden you're now responsible. Now you're not the victim. Now you're the creator of your experiences, so you have more responsibility into making them better. It's up to you to really make an effort to think in a different way. If you're thinking storm cloudy thoughts, then you're going to get storm cloudy experiences. Same thing goes with love and positivity. If you start radiating love and positivity into your experience, you're going to get back all of it. You're going to get back love and support, but you have to give to get. Now, sometimes we get into these mental habits where we start having negative thoughts about something. We go home, our car breaks down, and all of a sudden we have this negative experience happening in our lives, and now we're thinking more negative again. Why is this happening to me? Why is this always happening to me? And then it keeps going and going and going. It becomes a cycle, and you need to break the cycle if this is happening to you. It's easy to get swept away into a negative cycle because at that time, you're just reacting to your environment. If you live your life reaction to reaction, you have no control over how you think or feel. So you have to make a decision in advance on how you want to feel so you can start seeing things in a different way. If you can manage to flip your negative mentality into a positive one, then you're going to start generating a positive flow in your life. This positive flow is what we all want to achieve. It helps everybody to start radiating positive energy, not just yourself. Some people, when they're trying to change their lives, when they're trying to enter into a more positive life experience, they think they can try to fix this unhappiness by doing it on an external level. A grumpy person can put on a new dress, but it still won't make them any happier. Sometimes you react with anger, and you start breaking things, and you start hurting and damaging all these different parts of your lives because you're not happy with yourself. You need to make the decision, decide that you're going to be a positive person from now on, and you can begin to heal yourself. And not only yourself, but all the different parts of your life can be repaired. So you've decided to make the change. You are going to be a positive person from this point on. You're the creator of your environment and nothing's going to bring you down. But then you turn on the TV and you see some crazy news. There's a war going on. People are hurting each other all over the world. People are arguing. You have relationships that are in trouble. Your friends are coming to you with problems. You have problems at work. The boss is really getting to you. And you're constantly bombarded with expectations that you have to live up to but don't feel you can. Well, you need to cut this stuff out. Negativity coming at us from the outside can be very damaging subconsciously. It's just like if you watch a scary movie and you go to sleep and you have a nightmare. These things are making an impression on you. Just turn your mind's eye away from these negative things. The idea is to sift out as much negative influences as you can so that you can focus on positive things, so things don't get you down. And then you could start creating positive parts of your life, positive influences, better experiences. Get in touch with what really matters instead of drowning in what doesn't matter. So what are some tips that you can take home with you so that you can start moving into a more positive direction? If you find yourself thinking about something negative or thinking about someone or something negatively, you need to do 3 things. Stop, acknowledge that you're thinking that way, and replace that negative thought with a positive one. Stop, acknowledge, replace. After a while, you'll start reprogramming your thought patterns from being negative into being positive, and that's ultimately what you want. Smile. Smiling actually releases a chemical that makes you happier. It actually programs your brain into being more positive. And plus, when you enter a room and you're smiling, it's always more welcoming than if you're walking in the room and you're all grumpy. So smile as often as you can, even if you're in a bad mood. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's ultimately the best way to move into a positive direction. Be kind and respectful in thought and action. Anyone, anywhere will tell you that if you're being kind and respectful, you will be treated kindly and respectfully. Even if you don't agree with me on the concept of your outside reflects your inside, there's always a benefit for being kind and respectful to others. And the biggest thing is practice, practice, practice. Being positive takes work. There's a lot of negativity out there. So in order to be positive, you need to work at it. You need to practice. Just as if you're working out your body and it takes a little time before you start seeing the six-pack, you gotta practice being positive before you start just naturally becoming a more positive person. An interesting part of all of this is that the more people you bring together, the more people that share the common mentality, the bigger the results can be when it comes to creating a new experience. If everyone applied this to their life, started consciously being aware that they need to be more positive, that positivity must be achieved, if each person in the world started seeing their lives differently, started consciously seeking out a more positive experience, the bigger a positive experience we can all have together. It helps you and everyone to think positively. If each person is more positive, it'll spread to more people to be more positive, and then more people. And when you have a group of people who think the same way, then that group of people can create a more positive experience for everyone in the group. We all share this planet, we all share the world, and it's important that we all move into a better place. We've been talking about world peace forever, but where does that start? It starts with you. If you liked what you heard today and would like to hear more, then please subscribe to my Living Now Life Coach channel. If you have any questions for me or about my personal life coaching, then please email me and I'll get back to you right away. Stay tuned for next week when I'll be doing another Life Coach nutritional video about vitamin B and the B complex. So again, if you're interested in one-on-one life coaching with me, Bianca, then please email me. Thanks for watching. And remember, right now is the most important time of your life. Have a great day.